Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Agents of the Collective, brought to you by the Collective Entertainment Network. I am your GM, Ray, and I am here with Amy, Mason, and Brian. And we've been gone for a little while, but we're here now, and ta-da. So, let's just
Listen,
let's just get right into it, I guess. Who remembers what happened last time? Because I didn't.
Does anyone want to give it a shot before I just do it anyway?
So,
we beat old Joe.
in general terms, the fight with Hagatha's old boyfriend, old Joe, came to its sudden and violent and get rid of that creepy thing conclusion. Whereas the team delivered the final blow to old Joe and started rummaging around through his things. Because Greg and Elion had made it into the party and kind of helped figure it all out and take him out. One of the fun moves was a gigantic, humongous, gelatinous cube went from here to there, and to there, and to there had an Elion and an old Joe, and it did somewhere around the lines of 10d8 worth of acid damage.
I was so proud. I'm not gonna lie, I was so proud.
But don't worry, Greg took it from there and put it back to here.
I put it back where I found it. Put it back.
Put that thing back there, so help me.
It's like hit it with the biggest thing in the you can. You.
They definitely say listen and use your environment to your advantage. Brought to us by Greg. But
I still love the fact that Brian was telling me, just do it.
Just do it.
Not realizing you were going to drop a house on me.
That was full of acid.
You were too close. I didn't think you would get that close.
Toss me.
Old Joe tried to run. You just died tired.
Yep, pretty much. Even with his awkward healing factor, you guys took him out.
Ooh, he had an awkward... That's why he was delaying!
He was healing.
Yep.
That's why he left Amy alone for so long!
Yeah, she almost killed him, and he's like, I can't let her do that.
I'm just going to distract her.
So I'm going to distract her and heal up every round.
Oh, conniving little... I can't say that word yet. 10 minutes hasn't passed, right? Right.
I thought it was only a minute.
Somewhere between 5 and 10. So we'll just wait for 10.
Oh.
Because that's the last I heard.
Okay.
Anywho.
Just come up with some colorful verbiage.
I got some colorful verbiage.
That mustard.
That mustard.
So, when we last left, you guys were digging through all of his stuff. And you did come across some things worth investigating.
Ooh. Yay, stuff.
Alright, so, get the money out of the way. He had 800 copper pieces.
Ooh.
4,000 silver pieces.
Ooh.
1,500 gold. And 90 platinum. And there are five pieces of Hagatha art, roughly valued at 25 gold pieces each.
I'm surprised they're worth that much.
You find
the strokes.
You find
the loving intention.
A couple of scrolls. You find 2 scrolls, 3 potions, and 2 other magical items.
So that's 500 gold a piece? Is that how we're doing it? Or...
we can also... We've been doing, like, just someone carries all the gold.
Yeah,
we can continue to do that if we'd like.
Fun thing.
Yeah. We don't believe in individual, like, money accounts.
I have 0 coins.
I have a lot.
Amy, if you like, I can just go ahead and hold on to what we got out of this.
Okay.
If you'd prefer not to have to do the math stuff.
It doesn't. It's 6.5 dozen to me.
All right.
I'm pretty sure I have the majority of the coinage anyway, so I can easily
All right.
just.
I'll go ahead and add it to. I mean, if you want, yeah, go for it.
Hagatha, if you want, I can not. I don't think we need the money. So do you want me to just burn these pictures?
Yes.
I sacred flame every single one of those pictures.
It actually takes a second to light, even with the sacred flame. They're just really, really odd. You're like, sacred flame, and it gets it.
Sorry, how much?
What are the magical items? 800 copper.
Oh, 800 copper. Okay.
4,000 silver.
4,000. Okay. That one, I got the gold because that was 15.
1,500 gold, and then 90 platinum.
Oh, 90 platinum. Okay. Sweet cake.
Altogether is about almost 3,000 gold, really.
Yeah.
Well, as of right now, I've got 264 platinum, 2,169 gold, 4,043 silver, and then the 800 copper.
This sounds like Chibs' freaking bank.
It does.
Well, I mean, Hagatha's taste was for like rich young noblemen, right?
And now she's a rich.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
got all
how
the
the
money in the
tables have
divorce.
turned!
that's a rich
he
witch.
gets to keep the house in the divorce, but you get all the money.
Exactly.
The house is the boyfriend sack.
So I keep it all.
Yep.
What are the magical items? What are we looking at?
So we have 2 scrolls, 3 potions, and 2 items. What would we like to go for first?
Greg would take a look at the magical items because he's not into alchemy or scroll work.
All right. So the first one that you get is a rod, probably about this long.
That's a big rod.
Yep. It's
Stop
got
that, Peter.
it's got like an ivory carved horse on one end.
Oh.
And the other ones are these metal bracers.
Okay.
We can bring all of this back to the ship and identify it there.
Yeah, because we have a date to get to,
Yeah.
and I
You
need
do?
all the
You
time I
have a
can get
date?
to. Well, no, Elion does, doesn't he? No,
Greg
Well,
no,
does.
you.
I thought you two. Oh, right.
Greg has a
Right.
date.
I should shower. And,
We all need to shower.
probably
Yeah.
do some mending on these clothes. Maybe get them cleaned. Because he's in the outfit.
Yeah.
There's got to be like a washroom on the ship, right?
I'm sure I can just toss it in the washer. I mean, it's like yeah.
Hang them out to dry in the astral
Put
sea.
wind it all up in a ball. Greg does cast mending on the clothes because he actually can't do that. I forgot he could do that like a couple episodes ago
All right.
when we needed it for the the maintenance uniform.
So, there's also if everyone wants one, you can all grab a bag of holding if you want one.
Sure.
There's plenty of those on the
Oh,
ground.
yeah. Hagatha picks up the one she's had since forever.
Yep.
She's like, I don't.
So you now all can hold a ridiculous amount of stuff.
All the things.
I have so much equipment that needs to go into that thing.
You grab a few of these in case we need to make like a astral sea bomb.
And I hate to do safety violations.
Okay,
I mean, if you
or
want. If
Or
you
I could
want,
keep,
if you want,
or
you
I
can-
could keep it in case I want to go visit people in the astral sea.
I mean, if you want, that's your choice. That's your thing. I'm not really one all in favor of shattering the fabric of reality.
We just jumped planes. That's
That's not shattering the fabric of reality. That's gently sliding through the fabric of reality. It's completely different.
Or you just open a portal to the astral sea.
Do you not remember how the last portal that we ripped open in the fabric of space and time killed you?
No,
Well, it did.
because I died. I don't remember that.
Yes, it did. You leapt through. I had to pull you back, and I only got most of you.
Ugh.
Well, now you have all of me.
Of this version of you, yes.
Never mind.
Right. Anyway, we still need to swim
Yes.
back up through the swamp. Agatha, is there anything else you need to do down here?
Besides burn this place? No.
All right. I don't think we should burn it. I mean, you have this lovely gelatinous cube who seems to be doing fine
I'm
in here.
already lighting things on fire. The second she said, burn this place, other than that, no. Sacred flame!
You have to do this so inefficiently. I find a load-bearing support.
That's not burning it down. That's collapsing it.
There's literally a swamp just outside. As soon as it gets breached,
Oh,
the place isn't going to burn.
So as much animosity as Hagatha had towards Old Joe, can one of you fine gentlemen take the original body and throw it in the ooze so it can?
Oh yeah,
I think we did that already.
We did
Oh,
that
you did?
already.
Oh,
already.
never mind then.
Okay.
Yeah, it kind of, you touch it and it poofed. in
We
the
just
dust.
we just kind of point.
Okay.
And then
There's
and
just
then I
this
put
dust
and then
in
I
the
threw the
star.
dust in the jaws cube.
Yeah.
So
So easy enough. You guys set to compiling a bunch of things in one area and burning them to make the pyros in the group happy, and then Greg finds the support areas and weakens them to make the collapse and structural that makes sense people happy. And you start your swim up. Easy enough. Up and out. Water's still cold. No sign of the Fluffy.
Aww.
There's a Fluffy?
Yeah, he had a
not
dog.
anymore.
He had a watchdog. It wasn't really good. It ran away.
It was like a harbor seal.
Sort of, yeah. Which, again, I'm just saying, that makes it a dog. They have pups. It's a dog.
It's a sea dog.
It's not part of the
Exactly.
canine family.
Are they?
Uh,
No, I think so.
maybe in the classifications you work with.
All right,
Who knows?
and
It's just a conversation on the way up. It's classifications of seals.
Also, Greg, structural collapse does not purge a place of shame.
No, but it destroys it entirely, turns it into a ruin, allows the water to rush in, and then the natural bacterium in the water starts eating away at anything organic.
Yeah,
But that
but
takes too long.
you purge shame with fire. And spiders. You purge fire. You purge spiders with fire too.
Fire spiders.
So really, you just purge it with fire.
Purge it with fire.
Yes.
Fire spiders.
No.
Anyway,
Flaming spiders?
Nope.
just as a reminder, the ship might be cold. Elion broke it.
Excuse me. You're the one who let me drive.
I had to navigate. You didn't know how to operate
What?
navigation.
Ooh, whatever. Let's just get to the ship.
so
Wonder if Kyle's still in the ship.
He should.
What Greg's saying is he can't fix it. Mister,
I
I
can
can fix
fix it.
everything.
I can fix it.
No, you-
It's just going to be cold on the trip back.
you
It's fine with that.
guys managed to SEAL team your way out of the water, but you're bickering
seal?
the entire time.
Harbor SEAL team.
Yeah,
Harbor SEAL team.
and you see Kyle standing with a stick, and he's covered in dirt and mud and clay, and there's these weird shadowy like pools of creatures laying on the ground, and he's like, I think I did something right.
What's that?
Defended the ship.
Good job, Kyle. I'm quite proud of you.
Thank you.
Whenever the cookie dispenser gets back up and running, once we get power in the ship again, you get a cookie.
Cool. Faceplant.
Pick him up, huck him over his shoulder, and walk inside.
I check his vitals real quick.
He's fine. That was probably the most physical and most demanding thing he's ever done.
Aw, sweet summer
When
child.
he wakes up, we don't tell him he could have just closed the door. Okay? We're in agreement. We don't tell him he can just close the door.
I don't like to lie.
I'm not saying lie. I'm just saying don't tell him he should have just closed the door.
So lie by omission.
Not lie by omission, just don't bring up certain facts that can be harmful. He did a good job of defending the ship. He just doesn't need to know he could have just shut the door.
I'm gonna go put on a blanket.
All right, I'm going to lay him down in the shower because I don't think putting him on the bed covered in all of this is a good idea. Not turning the shower or anything on, just laying him down there so he can sleep and not get anything dirty that can't be cleaned.
All right. So you start the ship up and you start the navigation back, and it's not as big of a rush to get back. So
No, it is.
you have some time before the gala. You figure you'll make it with time. So you all shower and get ready. And are you gonna have Arrow decipher the magic items, or you guys want to roll for it?
Yeah, if we can have Arrow just, casually check the items. So it was the ivory horse head rod and the metal bracers.
All right. So the bracers are bracers of defense.
Ooh.
Plus 2 to AC for the non-armor wearing folks.
So Hagatha. Like, I think you have leather armor, but this would actually be a good way towards being better than that.
I have boots of elven kind, elven chain,
Mm.
and I have light armor.
Okay.
So
We'll hold that in reserve then for right now. And then what's the rod?
Is a rod of the Pact Keeper plus 2.
Ooh.
I think I have plus 3, so I'm good.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
It's
So
items to sell too. So
yeah, Greg sets those aside for categorizing and return to the collective because that's rule.
yep.
Let's go with potions. What were the potions?
All right. We have a potion of superior healing,
Ooh.
and whoever takes that, put a little note beside it. That's the one you'll have to roll because you didn't get it from the collective.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We have a potion of resistance necrotic
Ooh.
and a potion of fire breath.
So it's pasta sauce because that's just heartburn. That's what heartburn is.
Yes, you have a potion of heartburn extreme.
If you guys are okay with it, I have no healing potions, so I would like to take the superior healing.
Yeah, go for it. I got 2.
All right, and there are 2 scrolls. One scroll is a scroll of magic missile,
Ooh.
and the other one is Eldritch Blast.
Copycats.
I think Agatha should take the Eldritch Blast one.
Yeah,
But-
why would she take the Eldritch Blast scroll? She
But I
literally
already
can cast it. It's part of how she sold her soul. She gets a D10 cantrip, whatever that means,
Aha!
in exchange for her soul.
Yeah.
It's that. Soul.
So,
So we
Honestly,
have
I'd say
Hugh.
probably give both of those to Elion, because I can do Magic Missile. You already have Eldritch Blast. This would give
Yep.
him something that he can use in a
Arranged.
specific,
Yeah.
long range attack for specific situations.
Mhm.
So I have a scroll of Eldritch Blast
Blah, blah, blah.
Eldritch
and a
Blast.
scroll of Pew Pew Pew.
Pew pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
I would like the bracers of defense if that is cool with people's.
Sure.
Sure.
Because I'm AC 15. I really want to get.
Well, just
Yeah.
keep in mind, bracers of defense only work if you aren't wearing armor.
Yeah.
I don't have. I have the Elven Chain. That's armor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yep.
it's actually pretty good armor.
Yeah.
Yep. It's allowing you to wear armor and cast spells,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Well, butts.
But it's also something that we can set aside once we get it registered with the collective. If we need to call on it again, we get dibs because we're the original finder. I'll have the paperwork filled
Or maybe
out. So in
exchange
case
it for
we ever need
something to get me better ACs. AC.
Do you want to
I
try on my
mean-
full plate?
No. No.
It's mithril.
We can possibly see about.
I could just see Hagatha just be like, I can't.
Once my
my arms
hammer has
down.
finished printing, because God damn it, I will not allow anything else to delay that thing. Once the printer is finished printing my hammer, we can see about maybe even getting it exchanged for a cloak of protection or something.
No,
Something.
the printer over here that says it's out of filament.
What? How? I refilled it right before we went outside to get Hagatha.
It's still flashing 96 because that's where you were at. You're at 96, I believe.
Yeah.
While you're discussing this, Oog, he seems more of a black liquid than a shadow now. And he snakes his way up into the conversation, and his head just pokes into the middle of it, and he kind of like, I could use some of that stuff.
Here,
Well-
take it all. Take it all. You earned it. You've earned it many times.
Okay, I guess they hand him the. Actually, he's partially a warlock, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Give him rod and give him bracers.
Yeah.
Because he's not wearing armor.
He's not, he
Nope.
doesn't wear armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So get
I'll
all
do-
cleaned up, charting a course back.
Yep.
Anything else we needed to discuss? How long is it going to take for us to get back?
You were
Long
going.
enough.
You were going at mock holy person last time. So,
Before Elion broke the ship, yeah.
it's going to take about 2 hours to get back
I am taking a short rest.
because you actually managed to gain a lot of time because you jumped through planes.
Yeah. Time shift or
Right.
whatever.
I'm taking a nap. Who's with me?
Oh yeah, no, Haggith is 100%. She needs it.
Yeah, I'm taking a short rest and healing.
Yeah.
Good. As you all should.
Yeah, I will do the short rest and then also use a potion of healing.
You have hit die.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, use your hit die because the potion You don't get back, but your hit dice on this circumstance, you get that back.
Oog is also going to take a short rest.
Rest. Dang, I don't get my Flash of Genius back.
How many hit dice? So I'm 86 out of 102.
Dang, you're tanky.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Just rolled really well, and I think you have a high con too.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Man, Oog's short rest was outstanding. He's only 1 hit point down.
Same.
Yeah.
And then I got my 7 temp.
All right, I'll do 5d8 plus take a short rest.
I mean, in theory, we're not going to get into another combat for the rest of the day. In theory.
In theory.
I don't trust Ray, but in theory.
In theory. So, you all clean and rest, recuperate, ready for an evening on the town via a gala. The ship, known as the Zinger, pulls into geosynchronous orbit above the city of Warhaven. And you're all ready to zap down to the city. Do you want to zap in a undisclosed location, or do you want to try and hit something specific?
Can we hit our room?
Sure. Got to roll for it though.
Okay, are we in agreement? We want to try and hit the room, or do we want to go for a generic undisclosed location?
Generic undisclosed location.
Okay, Elion,
Is
you're the tiebreaker. We got 1 for undisclosed, 1 for hit the room.
I mean, logically, we should go for the room.
all right.
Is that
But
your
I'm gonna,
decision?
I'm gonna side with Agatha.
Okay.
Just because.
Undisclosed location it is.
All right. You zap down to the city. It's starting to get evening, and it's like that evening after a rainstorm, where it's a little humid, but there's a cool breeze.
The smell of rain.
You smell rain still in the air.
Mm.
The neon lights are starting to flicker and affect lighting. You land in the city, and you are not sure where you
are. I looked at a map of the city at one point, right?
At one point, yes.
All right. Pi brings back up that map for me.
All right.
And check for the streets and determine where we're at.
Roll a d4, please.
4. I'm gonna use my fancy new golden one. It's all pretty. I got a 1.
Got a 1. You, sir, step out and look around you, and you realize you are in these, like, the cargo hold areas at the skyport, where these flying ships come in and out.
How far away is that from the flag? What is it, Miss Marquise? The Marquise. How far away is that?
Oh, you're looking at about 30 minutes or so.
Okay. That's not terrible.
Not that bad. They didn't put the airport too far away from downtown.
Okay, that works. All right, guys, I think I know where we're at. We just gotta go down this street, take a right.
Well, why don't you use
take
your
a
fancy
left
new
before we hit the light.
Why don't you use your fancy new communication device?
The phone they gave us?
Yeah.
Why would I use that?
Ring, ring, ring. Banana phone.
See if it has other features.
Why would it have other features? It's just here to be a communication device. Oh, excuse me.
It's a...
Hello?
There you are. It's Xavier.
Oh, hey, Xavier.
What colors are you wearing? I need to match.
Um, what frick? What colors am I wearing?
What colors do you want them to be?
It was what was it? It was a black evening suit with like a copper
Yeah.
like copper
With
inlay into
tools built in.
yeah, well with
Ooh.
interior pockets. Well, I mean, my outfit's it's black with kind of like a copper touch to it.
Okay, black, copper, metal. Okay, not a lot of time, but
Okay.
I'll figure something out.
No worries, no worries, no worries. I'm a half hour out. I had to go save a friend. Um,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, but are
The,
we still meeting at Sarah's, or are we meeting there?
yeah. No, no, no. We'll be there. We'll be there. Like I said, about half hour out. You know, you got plenty of time. Yeah.
You don't give a girl a lot of time to get ready. I'm just gonna say that.
But aren't you a guy?
Yes, but the saying is, girls take a long time to get ready. I'm trying to match.
But you're a guy.
You're lucky you're pretty.
Agatha, I feel
and he hangs up.
Agatha, I feel uncomfortable with that conversation. I don't know why, but I feel like excessively awkward just being here for it.
I mean, it's involving Greg, so of course it's going to be awkward.
Oh yeah.
Right. Oh, frick. I probably should bring him something. Oh, I have an idea. And while we're walking, Ray, if you'll indulge me, because I have a feeling Greg would 100% have this on him. He takes out just a random little spare length of like copper wire.
Right.
And he starts probably doing something that probably he figured out how to do when he was a kid and he was bored in crafting class or something. But starts kind of fiddling with it and starts shaping it into a really, really simple, like, wireframe flower.
Okay.
With a little double spiral towards the bottom that can be used to, like, clip on to an outfit.
I'd say that would be
That would be
easy
cute.
enough, but I want to leave some fun things up to the dice.
What would you like me to roll?
I thought you were gonna Ron Swanson over.
I've got Tinker,
Swanson.
Smiths. I can see Tinker or Smiths working with this. Maybe even Thieves' Tools.
Let's do Tinker because you're kind of tinkering this together. Yeah, we do that.
Okay. Okay, so Tinker check. Using a Dex mod.
Yeah, using Dex because it's small.
Okay. I was gonna say that's probably it, but thankfully I still get a massive bonus to this. You know what? No, I'm gonna use. Where's Greg Dice? Greg Dice.
Is he doing this while he's navigating us back to where we need to go?
Yes.
I can multitask.
I was gonna say,
Okay,
Well, isn't
so
it-
we're at this intersection. Is it a left or a right here? Are you like pay
That way.
attention?
No, it's that way.
What do you mean that way?
That way.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Look, if you don't want to trust me, you can navigate on your own. I'm just saying. 18.
18. It's very, very well done. Exactly what you wanted it to be.
That looks nice, right? Agatha, you like pretty things, right? That looks nice.
it's shiny.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, Arrow, can you navigate me back to the room that we have at the House of Marquis?
Sure, no problem. Continue on current path.
I keep looking down at my watch and just making sure because he's not fucking paying attention.
And eventually you guys come to the house, Marquis Entertainment.
See, like I said, 40 minutes away.
You said 20 to 30.
I don't think I would have guessed that low. No, that doesn't sound right.
And standing outside of the establishment, you notice a very well dressed half-orc gentleman and an exceptionally well dressed Sarah Marquis. Gown. Perfect. Curvy. Shows enough. Doesn't show.
How
Shows
how
enough,
is
but
that?
doesn't show too much. It's just.
How is that a full length dress if it goes all the way? Oh,
I got,
Evening. Like I said,
Oh,
I-
hello, darlings. Pleasure you could all make it.
Yeah, had a bit of a rough go at some degenerates. Degenerate, singular.
Well, Xavier said you were saving a friend, and that's a noble cause.
Yeah,
I
me.
just want to make sure that our situation is handled.
no, the first
Should
part
be.
should be.
it should all come together exactly as we changed up the plan to be.
As long as the terms are met, I'm more than willing to help. I'm excited to see what happens at the gala this evening. I was heard rumors that it's going to be dramatic.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be explosive, that's for sure.
Well, maybe not explosive. I mean,
Oh,
emotionally wrought. Yes.
explosive.
Like
Listen.
you did the whole thing like with the letter
Greg,
with like
you don't understand. My sister Lilith sold it perfect.
you don't have a sister.
Oog.
Looks
Bartholomew!
Yes, Lilith.
I just imagine like Ilya does this, Hagatha does the exact same thing with the other hand, and Greg just keeps turning.
Like, what are you doing? Yeah.
There's no one there. Oh, I get it. Your sister Lilith, who is mysteriously under the weather. I see.
No, she's pregnant.
You
Yeah,
know,
we need to
there
fix
is going
that.
too far into a narrative. So she's mysteriously ill and she's hospitalized. And she's giving birth. Is that's why she's in the hospital and not here?
No!
Don't you have things to go repair?
I mean,
Leave us to our
yes, but you
brother,
told
sister.
me when I started trying to fix the ship, you said wait until after the gala.
Well, speaking of the gala, we should be get going. You know, fashionably late is chic, but we're pushing it.
Pushing
Right. Right.
it.
You, fun gang, get the car in front. I'm arriving in my own.
Right.
Oh, we get cars?
Greg goes over and opens the door for Xavier.
Xavier, who is in a suit,
Mm-hmm.
polished, but he's wearing like patent leather boots instead that are mirror shiny, very black. It's he managed to get together. You can see kind of a thread line here or there, but it's a copper lapel on the jacket, and black shirt underneath, open collar, and it is a male corset underneath actually.
Yes.
Okay.
That is has matte and satin paisley patterns ribbed with what appears to be hastily made copper lining.
You look really nice.
Thank you. It's the best I could do with such 30 minutes of time.
If I can make one small addition.
No, sure. Did I miss something?
No, it's just a minor thing. Pull out the little copper wire flower.
He's gonna do the thing. He's gonna do the thing.
Kind of slide it
Watch.
onto the side of his lapel, so it looks like it's like a little metal. What is it called?
Corsage.
Corsage. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like a little metallic corsage. And one more feature: flick it. Use magical tinkering so it emits a very very low rose scent, which can be smelled out to about 10 feet away.
Oh, well, Well, that's fun.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Just wanted to give you something. I made it myself.
Right. I guess I owe you a dance then, but shall we?
Of course. Uh, after you.
Yes. And enters it, and it's a limo of sorts.
I think Greg would shut the door before he realized that Hagatha and Elion are still outside.
Rude.
sorry, sorry. You two can come with us as well.
Right before you open it, Oog actually pours in through the sunroof. He just kind of like liquid smokes his way in, and he's just sitting in a chair.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a great experience for Xavier.
Just this shadow figure, just like,
It pools into the ground and then it just like ups through a seat.
yeah.
Puts a seatbelt on.
that's good, Oog. Safety first.
Safety first.
Yep.
I should probably put on my stuff, huh?
Whoosh. Wind and light and whoosh. You have your
Oh.
fancy
It's a scout.
armor.
Too glowy?
Sorry,
I'd say
sorry.
not
Did
glowy
you
enough.
say something? I'm sorry. I was distracted.
Am I too glowy? Like,
No.
I
Oh,
think
Nick, girl. I mean,
you're totally fine.
Yes. And the car starts and off to the gala. Xavier does his classic bartender thing and passes out champagne flutes full of champagne to everyone.
poured oh so nicely.
Yes.
Oh, so nicely.
He kind of very tentatively hands one to the shadow creature wearing a seatbelt.
is this alcohol?
Yeah, it's champagne.
Oh,
Champagne.
I hand mine to Oog.
Just out the window.
Yep. You hear, oh, smash. I distracted that one.
No.
And it just kind of shrinks down into the seat a little.
Whoops.
Maybe you shouldn't drink, Oog.
He didn't. He tossed it out the window.
Yeah, finish that and toss that out the window.
It downs it. But,
Right.
But a few moments, interesting ride. Oog taking out pedestrians with champagne flutes.
That's my Oog.
Drive-by fluting.
Drive-by fluting. You all manage to get to the gala. The limo pulls up. The door opens. There's bright flashes of light, a red carpet, and other people very finely dressed, leading up 3 flights of stairs with large breaks in between to this impeccably well lit, gorgeous event type center ballroom.
I do want to say, Greg, because it is back in public, does switch back to the half-orc appearance instead of the one T, because would really hate to have this ruined by someone trying to kill me.
Yes. So you enter this red carpet. There's these flashing lights. Make perception checks, everybody. See what you see.
I'm so good at this.
I'm not.
I am.
I get a +1, so I'm not terrible, but no.
I get a 1, but I'm very thoroughly distracted by Xavier.
Yes.
Not a natural 1, mind you, a 2 -1.
Ah.
24.
A unnatural one. All right, so everybody else is distracted by flashing lights, their dates, what have you, other things.
Oh, Hagatha's 100% flashlight lights.
Yes. Oog as well, but he is doing his shadow impression, and you can kind of feel it. Really, he's like starting to breathe hard because of the different light angles he's got to be in different places. Elia, none of this opulence and flashiness excites you in any way. There's a mission here, mission to be done, to see it come to conclusion. So your eyes are peeled, and you see all the way up. You see the Cortezes, the Master of Coin, and his soon-to-be ex-wife have made it to the top. He is very, very well dressed, and he is talking to what looks like important people. His wife, you noticed, has very clearly gone the extra mile and is done up. There's done up to the 9s. She's done up to the 11s.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we know. We met our guy.
You do see one person he is talking to. It just for some reason it sticks out. Just this guy, he's well dressed. Doesn't appear to be too excited to be here, but they are having a conversation that looks like it could be intense, but there's people there, so it's being done through smiles. He is an older gentleman, human. His hair would remind you of J. Jonah Jameson from the Spider-Man comics. But he is a shorter man. He's about 5'2". Other than that,
just a wee lad.
Other than that, it seems relatively like a...
He gains 3 inches with a haircut. It's a nice flat top.
Yeah. Other than that, it seems like a show of wealth and power that doesn't necessarily need to happen.
So how many times are we asked, who are you wearing?
Plenty.
No one? No, wait. You're talking about... Wait, what do you mean? Like, this is like the first time someone asks Hagatha. She's just like...
I'm wearing armor of my father.
Hold on.
Oh.
I happen to have a prop for this. Who are you wearing?
What
No.
do you mean?
Who makes your clothes, darling?
My father?
Your father who? Famous seamstress we all should know.
My father is a god.
Oh, obviously he made that fantastic armor ensemble. Very retro. Are you going to give us the name or leave us guessing?
Hagatha,
Daddy dearest? No. What?
I don't like these people, Hagatha.
Yeah, just give them some sort of bologna and they'll be...
I don't have any meat.
Well, what do you got?
I don't know.
You have any mints?
I think I got a piece of beef jerky.
The person who made your clothes, darling. It's that simple. What's their name? The people want to know.
Name? It's name. I don't know.
Aurelian Lorethian.
All right, with a very impressive new designer in the field who already labeling themselves a god, Corinthian Lethian, with this fancy ensemble here. Thank you. And turns to the next person. What are you wearing?
Clothes.
Just
Now, if you don't mind, we have a gala to get to.
All right, I'll see you all in there. Everyone have a good night. And scampers on to the next person.
He, did he? Did he not want the beef jerky? Do you want the beef jerky?
Why?
I'll take the beef jerky.
Here you go.
It's a gala. There's food inside. You realize this, right?
Put,
Plus,
But
look
I-
at this
Well, what
wonderful
is it?
architecture.
Put
Why
the
are you
jerky
thinking
away.
about beef jerky?
put it
Well,
away.
I didn't have
There's
any
plenty of food
bologna.
inside. And besides,
What if I don't like what they have?
Yeah, and
You'll
I
like
don't have
it.
bologna.
you'll like it.
I actually got to see some of the food they were making. It is a masterpiece.
And there's all different kinds of stuff.
Honestly, the head chef here is incredible. He actually designed the building too.
I don't want to eat the building.
You're not
uh,
eating the
wait,
building.
wait,
Why
wait,
would you
it-
eat the building?
Is it made of chocolate?
There's chocolate
No.
inside, yes.
She goes up to the one of the walls, like just kind of sniffs it, like, no, not
Not-
chocolate.
There was fondue. There was chocolate fondue inside. There was a couple fountains.
Greg, your
Why didn't you
your
say
friends
that
are weird.
sooner?
Yes, but it makes things interesting.
Mm. I've never wanted to wallflower more at a gala and just watch.
We could watch from the dance floor if you want. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, I have to go see Miss Cortez.
He's gonna go dance with his boyfriend, Scooby. Yeah.
Hagatha, did you bring a dog in here?
No. Ignore the
Why
cute
is there a tail
puppy.
sticking out of your dress?
There isn't. I throw the cloak of the manta ray over it.
Oh, yeah, he's a good boy. Yes, you
Wait,
are.
wait. No, hold on, wait. Here's a hat of disguise. There we go.
Scooby.
Hagatha finds a random dog.
Yeah, I mean, just look at this thing.
It goes the only person ever to go to a gala and finds a dog.
Dog. It's so Scooby. Hey,
You will love me.
I do. I love you so much. Yeah, are you? Yeah.
So as you get ready to go in, Miss Marquis makes her presence, and she doesn't arrive by car. She whirls in via magic and a swirl of wind, and you would recognize as fey magic. And flowers and stuff at the edge of the red carpet, tossing, messing up hair and fluffing dresses and making sure everybody pays attention to her and her arrival. And
A little floral archway that builds itself.
oh yeah, a total massive look at me show. And she just glides through, doesn't stop for any pictures, doesn't stop for anyone asking, what are you wearing? Who are you wearing? Just glides all the way up.
Oh, we could have just done that.
Guess so.
I don't know if we could have done that well.
She is on full display, and as she gets close,
Yeah. So handsome. Yeah.
Everyone except Agatha is watching
Oh yeah, no, Hagatha's distracted by a dog.
as she gets close to you guys, I actually need a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Yep.
I'm so good at these. Yeah.
Wisdom.
Oh wait, we're within like 5 feet of Elion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we get like a bonus of +5?
yeah.
Oh shit. It's +5. So I would get +11 then?
So I get a +4
Yeah.
for a 17.
All right.
17 for Agatha.
17.
Yeah.
27.
27. And
Oh, I have advantage on this. It's a magical effect, right?
yes. And
17.
Xavier passes, surprisingly, thanks to Elion. But Hagatha and Greg, you as she goes by, you are enthralled with her performance of her gliding and her walking and the way she's presenting herself. Um, for the next hour, you are charmed by her presence.
Oh, I have advantage on that because it's charm.
Yeah, you're
Not that I
fine.
need it.
You're fine. You made that.
Wow. You know, I never really noticed before, but your boss really has a great bone structure.
Yes, that she does. She always manages to. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Jeez.
come on.
You know, it's not just the bone structure. She's got good musculature too, and the dress actually
Greg,
really seems to.
Greg,
It's
Greg.
No, Ilian, I'm in the middle of something.
No, you're
Like,
not.
have you noticed like the way
You're
her
getting out of
hair
something.
drapes over her shoulders?
Okay. Greg, put the
Like,
shovel down.
what do you think, Xavier?
she is very well put together, and when she gets all that dressed up and all eyes on her, she tends to perform a bit, which has a magical effect.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't.
it's really is. It's honestly, I agree. Like, a well-built structure just has such a magical charm to
He
it.
plants one right on you.
Does this break the effect?
It'll give you another chance to get out of it.
Okay.
What?
In fact, it gives one to Hagatha too.
I was distracted by Bucky.
24
24.
with natural 20.
There you go. That kiss kind of brings you right out of it.
I probably don't let him go for a sec.
Yeah, no, he hangs on. And then, and it's like that awkward, you know, how you pull apart just a little bit, and he just looks at you. He's like, "Are you back?"
You sure you want to go to this gala?
Absolutely.
Okay, I can wait.
And you guys make it inside, and it is opulent. And
Did Hagatha get out of the effect?
What? Oh, I was in.
yeah,
You were charmed.
you were
I
charmed
was.
by Miss Marquis.
Could I?
The
Okay.
kiss gives you a second to roll again.
Oh, okay.
If she doesn't get it, can I use dispel magic?
Uh,
But
sure.
Come on. 14. And then Elion. Elion is another +5?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
19.
19. Even though that kiss was wonderful and you feel for your friend, she's pretty.
No, 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 no. And I dispel.
Pretty.
I use dispel magic.
But,
No.
huh? What do you mean no? That. Oh, okay. All right.
So you go in, and it is.
Yeah.
Agatha, where'd you get a beer?
Muffin button?
What?
Muffin button.
I didn't build you a
Who's-
muffin button.
Who's that? Does he live on
No.
Rue Maine?
No, that's the Muffin Man.
Oh,
Button.
is it a button I push?
I pushed it. That's how I got beer.
Right, so we head inside.
And it's opulent. Shimmering golden silks, a shiny floor. A band is playing wonderful music. There's tables and seating, and there's bars on either side. People are standing and talking, and it is quite the event. There are already a few people dancing. You do notice a big podium up at the center front of the room is set in between like the head table where prominent figures are seen to be eating. Mr. Cortez is up there, but Mrs. Cortez is not. And party is yours to mingle as you wish for a little while.
I am gonna go find Mrs. Cortez because we told her that we would be there with her.
All right. So, I will need either investigation or performance as you look through the crowd to find Mrs.
Elion,
Cortez.
do you request assistance with this, or do you do this by yourself?
Um, I got a 19 for performance.
Performance. I meant perception. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was gonna say.
okay, never mind.
I mean, that's a great performance.
Yeah.
He looks amazing as he navigates this
So
crowd.
flashy.
Okay, so that's a 21 perception.
21 perception. So, as you are going through the crowd, I do need to know, are you bringing someone with you, or are you just diving in?
Is Hagatha coming with me?
Of course.
Okay.
I gotta follow my brother into this.
Yeah, the Nesbits are looking for Miss Cortez.
Wait, if you're supposed to be pregnant, why are you drinking a beer?
It's good for. Never mind.
It's like red wine. The hops and the barley are good for the.
Yeah. They're good for me. They're good for me. It's like O'Doul's. It's not beer.
O'Doul still contains a small amount of alcohol.
I mean, it's technically beer, but it's just non-alcoholic beer. But
Anyway.
Anywho.
don't drink. People who are stupid and think that drinking alcohol.
Nope.
Just
Joe, this is a fictional tale.
Be responsible. Anywho.
This is fantasy.
Yes. So you guys push through the crowd, and Elion, that noble part of your memory that that flashes in and out kind of seems to resonate and hum within you a little bit, and you manage flowing through the crowd of people very well, and seem to just kind of know where the key figure might be, and you find yourself coming up behind Mrs. Cortez, who is there talking to a tall woman in a very nice black dress, pearls, very simple, but she seems to also be very well built, very strong.
I bet Greg would like her.
I don't know. He seems pretty content with who he's with now.
No, I know. But I think. Never mind.
Oh, and as you approach, the woman in the black dress touches Mrs. Cortez's shoulder. It's like, don't worry, ma'am. The security upgrades my company offers to your estate will be totally worth the gold, and you won't have to worry about anyone you don't want getting in. Oh, thank you, Miss Rue.
She's kicking him out of the house.
Or us.
Thank you, Rue. It's so very nice to know that someone will be looking out for me. And you said it would be done this evening, yes? Oh, absolutely. Anything to help one of our newest clients. Anyways, I'm off.
Changing the locks and she's kicking him out.
Thank you. And Mrs. Cortez turns around.
As she turns, I bow a little bit. Mrs. Cortez, we are here for you this evening.
Oh, my new friends, the Nesbits. How wonderful. I'm so glad you could show, and how well dressed you are. Very, very specific clothing. I love it. It fits the gala perfectly.
Well, we thank you for that. But I mean, your man definitely took care of us.
Oh, as he does. And I hope he charged my husband's account so much money.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he did.
Mhm.
Like a lot.
We went with all the upgrades.
As you should. You shouldn't. When spoiling yourselves, you should always go with all of the upgrades. Like I did with my new security system.
I heard, girl, you got it. Yes.
Oh, yes. She.
Yes.
Yes.
Rue does offer the best security ever.
And don't
So
forget the extra locks, the ones that really just get all of them.
Oh, it's a full magical and physical upgrade. He won't be able. I mean, they won't be able to get in if they try.
Excellent, excellent.
But if
Can't wait to see the big reveal.
and plus, she is very, very good to me. If you have a home and need security issues, I would definitely recommend her.
Hagatha, you should probably take her information down,
Okay.
especially because considering
You're
the last like
handed a business card.
Cool.
maybe don't put that in the bag of holding.
Coat pocket.
Because of the yeah,
Coat pocket.
that was your bra.
That's a coat pocket.
Coat pocket. It's still a pocket.
You don't have a coat. That's your bra.
What?
Still goddamn pocket.
Okay.
If you need to have a talk, I can find my own way around.
No, my brother just doesn't understand women anatomy. That's all.
Most men don't.
Mm.
Trust me, I've been married for 25 years. They don't learn.
Well, how would I learn?
See? Point exactly.
You don't.
Anyways, so my husband's speech should be in a little while. I'm looking forward to interrupting him. I hope you are as well.
It is going to be the highlight of the evening. I cannot wait.
Though, could you do me a favor?
Sure.
There's an exit to the left of the stage. He's probably going to get to huff and take that one. It would be a shame if it just happened to be locked.
Oh.
And he got stuck at the door for a little bit.
I have something for that.
Consider it done.
Thank you. Now, please enjoy the party. And be sure center stage will be a fun award acceptance speech. She saunters off back into the crowd. Greg, I take it you're headed to the dance floor.
Yeah, I'd suppose. Xavier mentioned it, and Greg is terrible at dancing, but this isn't all about him. And it's something he hasn't had too much experience with, but he's not opposed to it. So yeah.
All right. He takes the lead. And dances. Quickly realizes you're not here, so he does big.
I'm not coordinated.
Big easy steps for you to follow.
Okay. All right. Okay. This seems easy, but it's really hard.
It's just a pattern. We're
Okay.
making a square, followed by a rectangle, followed by a square,
Okay.
while spinning.
While rotating, square.
Rotate on the
rectangle.
corners.
On the corners, right? Okay. On the corners. Okay. So it's like a gear mechanism.
Exactly.
So rotate here.
There you
Here.
go. My foot.
Here. Oh, sorry. Okay. Let's try that again. So from here to here and
Just
here.
like
Okay.
that. Now our next step is time it to the beat of this music.
Okay. Right. We should do it to the pace of the music. Right. That explains why everyone seems to be moving so much faster than us.
Yes. We can smaller square, smaller rectangle if it helps.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep it small and tight.
Yeah. Well, maybe not too small.
Okay.
The party goes on for a little while, and then the music crescendos and then evens out, and everyone. Go ahead. If you have something.
If I do spot Mr. Comix at some point, the guy who's the building designer and owner, I probably would at least step over, say hello, introduce him to Xavier, who is a consultant for a building project I'm doing. Because he is technically, I consulted him for the building project for the bar.
Yes. So, you do see him, and after like a song or two, you're both a little thirsty, so you head towards like the food area. There's like a buffet that's next to a bar, and you see who you're looking for behind it. He seems a little busy, a little flustered. And he's like, yes, what was your name? We had a lovely conversation about architecture. Greg, is it not?
Yes,
Gregor.
Petrov.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful. And who is this fine gentleman you're with?
This is Xavier. He was a business consultant of mine on a project I'm doing in the lower areas, and also my date this evening.
Oh, well, how wonderful. Pleasure, pleasure. I hope you would enjoy the food and everything. Do be sure to stick around for the end. Everyone tends to leave a little bit early before the desserts. But it should be a beautiful strawberry rhubarb pie kind of thing I kind of whipped up in my head.
Sounds delicious. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, yes, it's going to be great. Make sure you see me. I'll actually give you a real slice opposed to what people eat around here.
Ooh, excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Comex. And again, I am very looking forward to having lunch with you at some point and continuing our conversation from earlier.
Oh, absolutely. It will be wonderful. But if you'll excuse me, the help is in need of help.
Right, of course.
And he scampers off.
Do I see a way to get up behind the stage to get to either side of the stage, preferably stage left?
You do.
Okay, I would like to head up that way
All
prior
right.
to any announcement or anything.
You head that way. It's quite easy. No, but like, if anybody sees you do it, you are assumed you're supposed to be there because it's the gala. It's always very secure. Sorry, I'm just killing a tick. I found
Smite it! Smite it with the fury of wrath!
I would like to use a level 4 smite on that. Level 3 smite.
Level 3, that's funny. I chopped him into 3 pieces. Yes, so you make it to stage left.
Which is to the right.
I go to where she pointed.
Yes.
And I would like to, I suppose, wait there until the announcement goes off so that this isn't interrupted.
Okay. Casting.
But as soon as that happens, what I'm going to do is close the door so that it can't get out that way, and use the immovable rod so that it cannot be moved.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say you leave it with just enough room for it to go jiggle, like a George jiggle, and make a noise,
Yeah.
but not actually open.
The embarrassing kind.
Yes.
Come on.
Come open. uh, is there anything Hagatha would like to do specifically before we move into the embarrassment?
Nope.
Grab another beer.
Pretty much, yeah.
Grab another,
Wow.
another baby bear.
How many people ask Hagatha to dance?
And how many of them do I turn them down?
All of them.
Big old.
4 people ask you to dance because it's
Woo!
asking. 3 are run off by Oog, your shadow just suddenly growing,
Aw.
turning around and looking at them. Huh. And 1 is very clearly a 14-year-old boy, 14, 15-year-old.
Aww.
First Gala.
Like up to her tits.
Yeah. Like
Oh, she dances with him.
dance.
Come here, you.
Like dance, please.
Nah, why not?
I mean, the song that's currently playing is nice fast tempo, right? Until you get out on the floor and it goes to something much slower.
Oh no.
Turns around and be like, bye.
Where he grabs you and sinks in for a slow dance, and
Oh, the slow dance motorboat. That's my favorite.
Oog.
Oog's
Help.
having nothing to do with this.
you
Thank you so much.
I'm having a really good time.
Glad one of us is.
This is the best ever.
Now, don't get me wrong. I like a good motorboat as much as the next person, but no.
You smell like beer and pretzels.
Yep. Got a problem with it?
No,
No.
we like pretzels.
Oh, bro.
The dance ends. He says thank you very sheepishly, red-faced, and disappears.
Red from embarrassment or red from the heat?
Both.
Little column B, a little column B.
He walks away
Call 'em
awkwardly.
D's.
D's. Double D.
You look over, he's talking to his friends, they're all high-fiving him.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Do I have something that can be really petty? Hold on.
This is why you always learn the prestidigitation spell.
Oh, he's right.
Any
I
of
try
our
to-
viewers, if you've ever seen the movie Milk Money, this is it.
I mean, I could send out a creeping touch and just scare the shit out of him.
You want to kill
do
him?
do a creeping touch, but then just goose him with it.
This is also why you learn Mage Hand.
But you also think while you're figuring out a way to get like you did that on purpose. Ooh, I like that. But ooh, you also feel like you might have influenced a kink or started one. Little pretzel thing.
You're not helping, Ray.
Whatever, I don't yuck people's yums.
No. But
No, you create them.
Even better. Oh. What if I were to like summon one of the tentacles in the middle of the dance that just like took me away and just like basically do what I did in the harbor there and just pretend to be abducted?
Or
I didn't want to cause a scene.
hold on. Summon a tentacle, but do it like Dirty Dancing, where you just go like that.
Oh my god, yes.
Agatha just takes to the dance floor by herself.
By
again, the whole
by
rest of the
herself.
rave.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You take yourself away. The kid's standing there like,
No one puts Hagatha in the corner.
No. No one puts Agatha in the corner.
She dips with the tentacle.
Yeah.
and then she literally shadow dances with Oog a little bit,
Yeah.
and the tentacle, and everyone successfully leaves her
Agatha
alone.
is her own party
Yes, she clearly
within
is.
the
Having a
party.
me party.
So, everyone does successfully leave you alone for the rest of the evening, however.
Excellent.
And eventually, a gentleman reaches to the mic and the music comes down, and he stands there, and his voice is magically projected. Good evening, everyone, gentle people and gentle ladies included, and welcome to this year's Gala of Giving. And this evening we all recognize the greatest givers among us, all who have sacrificed their time, energy, and gold to help the poor, restless, and needy of this town. Tonight we will recognize one very special son of the city, Ricardo Cortez, the master of coin, who has given generously of his own person time to the poor in great financial numbers, all while maintaining his post in public office and being a light in the dark for many people with his religious stances. They further ado, this year's recipient of the Golden Heart, Mr. Ricardo Cortez.
Golf clap.
Golf clap. He walks to the podium, arms splayed out, his soft white, pure white robes with gold lining flows behind him. And he grabs this award, and it's a solid gold. You know, probably could have been melted down and saved a bunch of people and helped a bunch of people, but no, it's got to sit on a shelf.
Of course.
And he takes it, and this is for the people. This is not mine, but the people who did all the helping.
Give it to the people, then! Who said that?
And he sets it down, pulls out a piece of paper, unfolds it, and lays it before him. I am a lucky man, blessed with a beautiful wife who loves me no matter what. Motions her over, and she comes over. Blessed with esteem and esteemed position within my church, and he motions over to a head of a church, which you would see, and the head of the church also comes up, and is standing next to him. A wonderful job in the city that I love, being master of coin. It is only natural for one in my position to give and give selflessly, which I will continue to do, not only as the master of coin, but as myself.
Can we pause for a second?
Sure.
While he's doing his speech, can the three of us, Hagatha, Greg, and Elion, just kind of like come together, and just I just picture Hagatha just be like, watch this. This is the good part. This is the good part. And then just like nudging the guys. Continue.
But to stand up here and speak of my good and fabulous and wonderful and humble deeds
Lord.
would be vain,
Mm.
and I am not that. So my wife has elected to speak a few words.
Oh, here we go, guys.
And he bows out of the way, and she stands there, and she pulls from a pocket, not a pocket, but a pocket.
Oh, where's Lady Marquis?
Her dress has pockets.
It has pockets.
Greg, hey Greg,
What?
do you still have that red letter A?
On my other jacket, yeah.
You don't have it with you, huh?
No, of course I have it with me. Pulls it out.
Oh, okay.
It's a safety vest. I always carry a safety vest.
I started cutting off the A.
It is
Don't you-
true that my husband does do a great many things. He has built a home. He has spent time and money at the church and has served a long time as a master of coin, and doing so has provided great wealth. But there's also other things that he does, and that have just come to light. Bishop Mercon, you would love to know what I have found recently, thanks to some wonderful friends of mine. And I think all of you should know. And you see her she casts a spell,
Uh-oh.
and a illusionary image pops up behind her. And
Oh, she made a PowerPoint.
I was actually literally just thinking, it's like, Greg has probably seen some of the letters, so he could probably help project that.
and it starts scrolling through all of the evidence that you have presented, including pictures.
Yeah, girl, get
As you can see, my pious and very religious husband has spent plenty of time fucking whores. And now all the crowd is just oh, the priest faints.
Oh wait, are we not supposed to be? Oh,
The priest falls out like, oh, and people run up, Holy Father, Holy Father. And he's like, stop this. I wish I could, but I can't. Now that I've done it, it feels good to declare your sin among your peers, as you've commanded all of us to. You've cheated on me, you've lied to the city, and worst of all, you've stolen money from the people. I have here proof.
at this point, I want to make my way up to like the right stage to kind of be there for her.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I think we.
And he takes the papers and he's just like, this is all untrue. It's not true, I tell you. I'm an honest and pious man. I haven't slept with my wife in ages. And she goes, I know you've been busy with your friends. And he's like, and you denounce such behavior, and look at you. You participate in it. And it just on and on. And finally, this man is red in the face, and he runs to the door. Are you running away from your peers, darling? You can't seem to handle the truth.
Where's Lady Marquis?
Lady Marquis is in the back by the bar, kind of like if this is the bar. She's sitting there with a glass of something, just watching, very entertained.
if I'm in range, as he's kind of trying to click the door, I'm in a minor illusion, just a big red letter A hovering over his head.
And while he does that, I walk over with the big red letter A that I had taken off Greg's jacket, in which I have now applied sovereign glue to.
Yeah.
Yes.
And not only do I put it on him, but I open up his shirt just enough so I put it on his skin.
Oh.
What are you doing? You fell rip A. Oh, I've been attacked. Oh. He runs through the crowd. He trips. He falls.
You haven't been attacked. You have been judged.
He smashes into a waiter and spills drinks over very important looking people. And he's in the center and people are laughing at him and cheering.
Oh, yes.
Uh,
Excellent.
It's false. It's all false. Crying, and he runs out of the gala, busts open the doors, and he just out into the night.
Good riddance.
Greg just kind of leans over to Xavier's like, I'm not usually in favor of the shaming and public humiliation of public officials, but this I actually found quite entertaining.
I raise my arm up to Miss Cortez.
Oh, yes, thank you. This has all had been too much. I must take my leave. And you escort her off to the right side of the stage, I would assume.
Hmm.
And Xavier looks at you, Greg. He goes, "This was the best party I've been to in an exceptionally long time. Thank you for inviting me.
Of course.
Everyone's going to be talking about this for months, years even."
To be fair, after seeing some of those nude photos, I do feel like Mrs. Cortez could do better. I mean, really, the man had no build whatsoever. Nothing to him.
It was fun to Photoshop those.
Oh, you have played a hand in it.
Oh, of course.
Ah, so you're good not just with making drinks, but your hands are great at a
Great number of things.
number of things.
Yes.
I knew there was a reason I liked your hands.
Is that it?
I mean, there's other features I like.
I'm sure.
Just really awkward.
Yeah. So the gala essentially erupts into people whispering and talking, and eventually kind of just leaving. Do you want to leave or you want to stay?
I think we deserve a night to party.
I do go back and get my immovable rod.
Before she lets you off, you get back in the corner, and she removes her arm and straightens up and just wipes away her tears. It's like, that was wonderful. Thank you so much for bringing me that information. I'm a very wealthy single woman now, and it's amazing.
Well, you deserve the justice of knowing the truth.
I don't even care if that was the truth. It was fantastic.
Just make sure you do better than your husband.
Buy your boyfriends responsibly.
Oh, don't
Greg,
worry.
why would she buy when she can just rent?
I like you. Now off to rent the first unlucky soul. She's sweet.
Unlucky soul.
Unfortunate soul.
You get the feeling that she's going to torture some guys for a little while.
As long as they like.
La 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 la.
I do send a message to the others because I'm sure at this point we're kind of scattered a little bit.
Yes.
But Greg does message them and say, make sure you stick around. There's rhubarb pie.
What's rhubarb pie?
I have absolutely no idea.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound that good.
It's really good
Rhu-
pie.
Rhubarb. That's like, it's a bar? Like,
Isn't that the stuff
No.
they put in metal?
yeah. Rebar? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, rebar pie? Mm.
Yeah. I
Sound-
need to go get my rod.
It attaches? Oh, wait, no, never mind. Different one.
I
Different.
barred the door.
Ooh.
No, it's
Man, these last few episodes, we spiral quick.
Gosh, yeah.
There's no easy way to say that.
No.
Nope.
I'm gonna go get my rod. I'll be right back.
mm-hmm.
Well, regardless of what they do, Greg does stick around for the rhubarb pie with Xavier, as recommended
anybody
by
would
the chef.
Rebar pie.
Rebar.
Rhubarb, not rebarb, rhubarb.
Rebarb.
It's
Rebarb.
pie that's good for you.
Is any pie good for you?
It's good for the soul.
Oh, okay.
I like shepherd's pie. Well,
Chicken pot pie.
the way I make it.
Meat pies.
So eventually the
Meat
crowd
pie.
thins out. Sarah stays.
Mrs. Lovett.
Sarah, Miss Marquis does stay drinking at the bar. And eventually this rhubarb pie is brought out. And
Rebarb.
it's very interesting. It's like deconstructed. But you know, essentially it's a slice of pie, but like the bottom crust has been removed, and it sits kind of in a cup with a crumble on top.
One of those weird scientific, like,
Yeah.
deconstructed things that, yeah, dry ice was involved at some point.
Yeah, it's clearly he made rhubarb pie and then made it fancy because there's fancy people here.
It's one of those things there where the word gastronomy enters into
Yes.
its description.
Yes, the gastrometrics of it all and reductions and whatnot.
Yeah.
Have I noticed if Miss Marquis has danced at all tonight, or is she just hung out by the bar?
It appears that she has hung out by the bar, but has had a crowd of people around her the entire time.
Elion would like to go up and ask her for a dance.
Oh, but of course. Who am I to deny a dance? Darling.
As they start dancing, he just looks at her. You scare the shit out of me,
Really?
and I like you.
Well, most people do, darling. But it isn't my intention to scare you. Unless that's what you're looking for.
No, I don't like you the way I think a lot of these other people try to like you. I like you since I saw you. But there's some darkness behind you, and that scares me.
Ah. Well, darling. You can't always exactly be black or white. Some people tend to be more, some tend to be less. Oh, the way I do things, I'm somewhere in the middle most times. I don't like being bad or scary, if you will. But sometimes they have to be done. Did I like ruining a happy marriage? No. Did I need to? Yes. It's about securing my position. I have to take care of myself. And my employees are like family to me.
I see that. I see that you have good intentions. I just I don't know how to feel these things like everyone else does. For me, it's a very raw, strong emotion, and I just wanted you to know.
Well, thank you for sharing, sweet Elion. Do know this. Don't ever discount your feelings. Your instincts and your emotions have led you somewhere, right? Somewhere to talk to me, to bring it up to me for a reason. Your instincts will guide you and protect you. There's a reason why you found me scary and you wanted to know more instead of just running away.
Yeah. And like a scared little boy, Elion will do like the super brave thing and kiss her, then run away.
Oh, now you're just playing with me and she follows you. I'm gonna show you scary.
I'm
For a
scared.
brief moment, they feel like they were 80 years old again.
Yep. But those of you watching that notice she's a little darker blue on the cheeks than she normally is.
Probably the
Death,
first time she's been kissed by a cute boy in a long time.
death by snoo snoo.
Bad boy, snoo, snoo.
So, do you want to close the gala down, leave early?
I think
Uh,
Greg and Xavier would probably get their pie, and then Greg would wanna head
Yeah,
out.
Greg would also want to go and get his pie.
Oh, Greg gets his pie.
Definitely gets.
you need to get some whipped cream for that pie.
Well, yeah, it's served with whipped cream.
It's
all of
Some kind of
Hagatha's
cream.
so
Cream kind of pie?
whipped cream?
Oh.
so Xavier is like perhaps want to. I have something I want to show you.
Oh,
Zip.
all right. Lead the way.
And he does, and he leads you not back into center of the city, but on the nicer end of town, and it's an apartment building. He brings you up, and it's like, this is my place.
Oh,
Don't think too far ahead. I think you'd like this.
okay.
And he opens the door, and his place it's a little messy, clearly lived in. But he takes you up these spiral stairs to this wrought iron and glass balcony that overlooks the city.
Mm.
I know you're a big fan of architecture, and here you can kind of see it all.
Wow. It's really hard to tell from the ground, but there's some definite good city planning that went into this place.
I guess.
I mean, like I said, I like well-built structures. I like the blending of aesthetic and purpose.
Hmm.
That, you know, Elvish architecture believes that an object is most perfect when it is both functionally and aesthetically aligned. When it is both beautiful and efficient.
I don't disagree with that.
Greg kisses him.
He kisses you back. Cut to
And
black.
fade to black.
There's some magic that's cast.
Greg promises he'll fix the bed in the morning.
But so that's going on. Elion, Hagatha, Miss Marquis does spend some time talking to both of you, just chit chatting and answering questions, and
Was this before or after Hagatha saw us come out of the broom closet?
after.
Her hair is still perfect, but slightly askew.
No, she is perfection.
Yeah, don't get it in the hair.
Hagatha, you doing okay there, Hagatha?
What? She's just like had a couple of drinks and is just finally glad to be rid of old Joe and just finally can feel like she can breathe again, because it's been a long time that we had that stint in Etheris that she really hated, and this whole thing with old Joe has just been so consuming in her mind, and to now have it all behind her, she's just fucking going nuts.
Yep. Oog is making sure your drink stays full. Like your drink is
Yeah.
never emptied.
Yeah, no, and just like I'm so happy to have Ook back, because I felt so empty without him, and like I think she's kind of taking a step back from everything and just kind of seeing Elion and all of his growth and stuff, and same with Greg. And
There was a lot of growth.
Growth for
Okay.
everyone.
But just reminding herself how far we've each party member has come, and just like, I don't know, weird self-reflection that isn't quite her norm, but like every once in a great while it just, yeah.
Hagatha, you hear Elion arguing with venue security,
Hmm.
and then pushes past them with a dog on a leash. This was the dog that you found outside.
Oh, I had assumed he was stuck with me, but yeah,
They
sweet.
probably wouldn't have let him inside.
But the dog is with you there, and Sarah comes over and is like, "So, darlings, I do have to be going. There's a lot of work to do, and I have an idea of your next step. I don't think you'll really like it, because you'll be having to visit the Broken Blood Manor. And that's
The what?
the Broken Blood Manor. And that
Okay.
is where we will pause for this evening. Wonderful game.
As always.
Yes. So thank you all for joining us. with another The Collective Live. If you like what you've watched, follow us here on YouTube and Twitch. Sorry, I haven't gone through this in a while, so it takes a second. So if you like what you've watched, follow us here on YouTube and Twitch. We're on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Go ahead and follow, like, and subscribe there. The more likes and follows we get, especially when it comes to our Twitch channel, the more stuff we're going to be able to do for you guys. We have our new Pathfinder 2 show running in the background right now. We're a couple episodes in. We're really excited about it. Brian is the dungeon master. We have a new friend joining us, Logan, and
Who we don't introduce until episode 3.
who we sadly, weirdly don't introduce till episode 3.
He's there.
He's there. But
You'll figure it out.
yeah, but we're all incredibly excited and having a great time, and the characters are fantastic. And I can't wait to play more of that game and get into some shenanigans on the player side of the table. Anyways, that being said, we thank you all, love you, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, you good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.